Hello, Cancer. I'm going to switch things up a little bit this time around. I am going to be doing the energy between you and the person that you've been dealing with, or the person that is coming through during this retrograde season. I feel that it's important to do that. I don't know why. I mean, I usually just do how I do, but right now I'm feeling pulled to do the energy between you and the person that you may have been dealing with or may not be dealing with, but that might be coming toward you. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pull energy for you on this side, for them on this side, and we will continue from there. Show me energy for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus during this retrograde season. Show me the sign. Show me what energy is present for the sign of Cancer this season. These cards are gigantic. Okay. So you have the Page of Pentacles. And you have guidance here. This energy, I believe, is the Hierophant. Yeah, it is the Hierophant. I rarely use these cards, but I think they're damn beautiful. And for some reason, I'm pulled to use them today. So here we go. The Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and pull the energy for them, and then we will continue on. Show me energy present for the other sign or the other person that Cancer is dealing with. Sorry, I'm not going to pull those. They just fell. There's like 5 of them that fell. Show me energy present for the person that Cancer has been dealing with. Again, 5 cards. Just need 2. Show me the energy of the person Cancer has been dealing with. Oh my God. Okay. So this Ace of Crystals really wants to come out. It's the Ace of Pentacles. And what else is coming out? The Ten of Wands. I'm going to put Mitsuko here. I've been doing that with the other readings. The reason I'm doing that is because there seems to be a very interesting connection with that perfume. I'm affected by perfume in certain ways. Before I got started on any of these readings today, I was entirely drawn to use that perfume when I was reading cards, as I read cards. Mitsuko is from 1919. It's Guerlain. It is beautiful. It's a Chypre, but it is a a blast from the past, which is so much of this retrograde season energy. So, all right, so let's look between the energy for you guys. You have the Page of Pentacles with the Hierophant. So this is an energy where somebody is feeling like they are open to the idea of wanting to build something stronger, wanting to build something slowly. You have this person here, and for the long haul, though, this is an energy where we're seeking commitment, where we're not going to get involved in something, Cancer, if there is no commitment to be had. So even before you lay down anything between you, the goal is for commitment. If you can't have a commitment with this person, it's almost as if you're willing to let it go. We have a fair amount of fire energy between the two of you, though. A lot of bright energy, loving energy, sexual energy, energy to create something new. Now, with the person that you've been dealing with, Cancer, they come up as the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So this person that you're dealing with, I feel that they feel a fair amount of guilt. They have a lot of weight on their shoulders from whatever it is that they've been dealing with. This doesn't have to just be somebody from your past coming back. This could be a situation between the two of you in a current space at this time that you're currently in each other's lives. I feel that there's this person has a lot of reserve, and it may be stuff from their past. It may be old baggage that they're hanging on to in regard to giving you that commitment, in regard to solidifying this connection between the two of you. But it feels like they're paying attention to the potential offer, if you're making this offer, if they're making this offer, or if this is just the energy that's between you, the potential for newness and to build something strong. This person has to deal with their skeletons first. Okay. But there is a fair amount of connection between you. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards for you guys, and we will get further into this reading. Show me. Okay. So for you, Cancer, you have Strength coming out, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. So Leo, heavily signified here. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You have fire here. And wow, you have Aries at the bottom of the deck for all of that, but I'm not going to pull Aries into this. With the Emperor, I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 cards for here, and then these guys, and then we'll continue on. Show me the Hierophant for Cancer. All right, so you have Temperance coming out in reverse. The 8 of Pentacles. And for your person, okay, got 2 cards popping out there. So you have the King of Wands and Judgment. So essentially, well, let me pull some more cards for here, and then we'll get into this. Show me more for Cancer and the person that they're dealing with. Show me this 10 of Wands. Show me the 10 of Wands for the person Cancer's dealing with. There you are. You're coming up as the Page of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles here. So, yeah, it's important to bring balance to this connection with this person, Cancer. It's important to make sure that both people have what they need here. And I think this person may need a little bit of time to consider what they want in this with you. It feels like they have the balls to do things. It feels like they're ready to move forward. But I think something's holding them back here. They need to let go of some painful situations from frustration. Maybe the way that they do things has been ineffective and how they maintain their relationships. They need to change that, especially if they're going to be getting into a relationship with you. You, on the other hand, are more so in the mindset of you're hopeful. You're patient in regard to this and how they're dealing with things. You're open to the potential for more, but it also must come from a place of stability. It must come from a place of we are building this together in this goal. It's not like willy-nilly. It's not like I'm just dating you and we're going to see where it goes and, you know, all this stuff like la la la. This is like, no. This is intentional. We need to figure some things out. We need to figure out what we want in this connection, what we want from each other, and is it attainable? Is it something that we can both work on together? With Temperance in reverse, this is kind of like being at an impasse with somebody. It's being out of balance in regard to the goals that you want to maintain with each other, what they bring to the table, what you bring to the table. At this point, there's kind of like this mishmash here where it's like we're not certain about what we want out of this relationship. I think Cancer, you want more so a commitment. And I feel that this person is almost ready for that. They're like getting to that point, you know, but there's some stuff that they need to let go of. I'm not sure what I guess I could pull a card. What is it that this person that Cancer is dealing with needs to let go of? Show me the 10 of Flames. Show me the 10 of Wands for the person Cancer is dealing with, please. Show me okay. So you have the King of Cups here. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Hangman. So you could be dealing with a water sign, primarily Scorpio, Scorpio Pisces, water heavily presented here. But this person, it feels like they may be wounded in regard to relationships. They may be somebody who they've dealt with a lot in their previous relationships, and getting into an actual commitment is kind of a hurdle. It doesn't mean that it's not what they want, but to get up the balls to do it, to get up to feeling like they can step into this and be proud and be honest and be genuine and like be totally on board with this, it's taken a little bit of time, and it feels like they've kind of gone at a snail pace, at a snail's pace. But in return to that, like in regarding that, you're patient here. You're willing to be patient for this person. You're willing to, it's like you see a bigger picture and you're willing to work on it and you're willing to go at their pace. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with this reading. It's two people needing to find out the balance in the relationship. It's two people figuring out how and what works for both of them so they're both satisfied and fulfilled. That is progress. There's nothing wrong with that. It's totally awesome. It is. It's awesome. That's two people being adults and putting on their big boys' panties and big girls' undies, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's two people being very adult about things. That's awesome. I feel that this person, though, whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, this person has some heartache about whatever relationships they've experienced in the past, which is changeable. It doesn't mean that they don't love you. It doesn't mean that they're just hanging on to the past, but they're scared. That's what it feels like to me. It's like they're scared. They need to bring some balance here to the situation. I don't think that there's a third party situation happening here. I really don't. I think that this is an energy where we are really having to evaluate the situation that we're in so we can actually solidify the goal and make some plans and like figure things out so that actually it goes according to plan. This is all about plan here. This is all planning here. Very strong connection with each other, but also something where we're patient and we're allowing things to unfold at the pace that they need to unfold versus pushing and pushing and pushing. It's almost as if you allow the desire and the compassion that you have for this person to just blossom in its own right. So, okay, and at the bottom of the deck for the King of Cups and the Hangman, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is coming through again here. So now we have two people on the same page in regard to wanting to build something together. It's just going to be slow, which is great. Slow and steady wins the race, especially in this type of energy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a little dragon for your energy, Cancer, and then the other person's energy. This is more like guidance. So you have the Queen of Swords and you have the Seven of Wands. I feel that that's past energy, Cancer. I feel that at one point this situation may have frustrated you and you may have been like frustrated waiting. You didn't. There's an energy here where we need to communicate, where we need to really see each other for what we want. You also may need counseling with this to get things off to the direction that you want, just so you can be certain that this is the person that you want to be with. I feel that in the past, so with the Queen of Swords in reverse, this is something where you were not feeling stable. It was eating at your mind. There may have been a situation where it's like you just felt defeated in regard to this, like maybe this won't work out. Maybe I'm just spinning my wheels for nothing. And I think it's important with the Seven of Wands here in reverse with this Queen of Swords to let that energy go, to really stand in. If you are truly, genuinely wanting a commitment from this person, you also have to show them that you are willing to take time and cultivate that. Relationships that are long lasting don't just happen on a whim. They don't, I mean, sometimes they do, but for the most part, people need to work on it. You know, it's a contract with each other. It's not just a marriage contract that you go and sign and whoop-de-doo, you're married. It's a contract between each other. Every day is an unfolding, an unveiling of the connection between you. How do you nurture it? How do you make it happen? How do you cultivate it? How do you envision your life with this person, and how they envision yours is entirely up to the two of you. But it's so necessary for you to get out of whatever pain you've been in about it and just start from square one and allow this to just transform. Show me the energy of the person that Cancer is dealing with, or whatever this energy needs to be shown. Show me this person for Cancer, little dragons. So you have the Five of Cups and you have the Two of Wands. So this is an energy, Cancer. Again, this person has regret, this person, I feel like they have a connection to just pain from their past experiences in relationships where it's left them very painful. I feel like they are worried. Also, I do want to mention this before. If this is not your energy and this is your energy that you're resonating with, just flip them. Just flip them. This is a general reading. I feel that this person is having a hard time moving past their worry, their frustration. They need to let go of those burdens so they can move forward here. They may have been dealing with a water sign. That may have been a situation, or somebody in the past who was a water sign deeply hurt them. So now it's hard for them to move forward, but it feels like they want to move forward here. It feels like they're willing to do that. And this is just talking about needing to stand up to their fear, needing to choose a direction. Do I wallow in fear and sadness? And do I keep, putting this off, or like just keep going back to these emotional frustrations in myself? Or do I decide to go with Cancer? Do I decide to make sure that this is, on a healthy foot and actually move forward? So let's go ahead and, I'm dropping cards over here. Yeah, I think when you both figure out what you both want out of this, that's when it happens. But it's going to take patience, and it's going to take somebody to step into their own power and break away from fear on this person's part. It doesn't mean like they live their entire life in fear and they're a coward. That's not what I'm saying. But what it feels like here, Cancer, is this person is, they need to move slowly. And I think you're finally on board with that. I feel like you're no longer feeling like annoyed by it or frustrated by it. You accept it because you see the depth in them and you see your love for them or your connection to them. And you're willing to go slowly with this. You're willing to have patience with this for an outcome that's positive. You're willing to work on this and bring harmony. And I think that they see that here too. This is all about balancing the energy out and the connection between the two of you. So, okay. You have flirt and you have new love here. I don't usually use the romance angels, but it's coming out now immediately. And I know this could go 10,000 ways, but the first hit that I feel with these two cards, with flirt and new love, I think this is literally you, Cancer, bringing a more bubbly energy to this relationship. It's you allowing them to take their time a little bit and figure out how they need to address their inner stuff before they commit to you. I feel that when you do that, you transform this situation into a new love. I don't think this is you seeking out somebody new. I feel that this is you being vivacious, introducing happiness and harmony into this, being your beautiful self, and finding new love in this situation. This isn't seeking outwardly. This is here. I think this connection transforms into something very positive here. This doesn't have to just be a person that you have coming in. It could be somebody that is coming in for you during this retrograde season, or this could just be the connection between you and the current partner that you're with. Whomever this reading is for, you'll resonate with it. If it's not for you, you won't. I feel that this is somebody that you've been involved with, though. And for the person that Cancer is dealing with, show me the person that Cancer is dealing with. Okay. So you have soulmate and express your love at the bottom of the deck. This person sees you as somebody that they want to be with, Cancer. And they need to express that. This also may be a hard time expressing things because of the pain that they felt. They may be on the fence about stuff with the Hangman. If it isn't about a water sign, this is essentially somebody who kind of lost their zeal and zest for life in a certain matter of ways in regard to relationships. They may be a little bit more guarded, but the opportunity for bringing something together is here. Express yourself, soulmate. This person needs to communicate that with you. And I think that's important. And between the two of you getting to know each other. I feel as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I feel that the situation, if this is somebody that you've been dealing with, this just becomes greater. It becomes a better situation for both of you. And, you know, here at the bottom under that, you have worth waiting for. This is about patience. And again, Cancer, you're willing to give that patience for this person. You allow that for them. So let's go ahead and pull some Nocturna for you and for the person that you're dealing with, and we will be done with this reading. Show me the energy for Cancer over here, Nocturna. Show me the energy for Cancer. Okay, so you have Scallop. And show me, that's interesting, Scallop and Conch at the bottom of the deck. Show me the energy for the person that Cancer is dealing with. Okay, so they have two cards coming out. Starfish and Fennec Fox. Interesting, you guys have like a lot of watery cards here. The Starfish, the Conch, the Scallop. All right, so let's go ahead and read your energy, Cancer. Scallop. Where are you, Scallop? Page 20. Scallop, goddess, travel, femininity, vessel. The scallop has many associations across multiple religions. It is affiliated with the Roman goddess Venus and the Hindu goddess Lakshmi, making it a symbol of femininity and as a vessel. In Christianity, it is associated with in Christianity, it is associated the Apostle St. James, and was a popular icon among pilgrims journeying to a shrine in the Spanish city of Santiago de Compostela. This gives the scallop its association with travel. An interesting thing to note is the ridges along the shell, which converge together with the focal point to one focal point at the base. To Christians, this is symbolic of many pilgrims journeying to a holy site, while in Celtic society, sorry, you can't see that. Well, in Celtic society, it resembles the sun rays during the sunset. I feel here, especially with the sun, this is like day in, day out. And I don't mean that in a way where it's like annoying, tiring. I feel that this is an energy where we are willing, like that's a relationship, day in, day out, day in, day out. It changes, it flows, it ebbs between the two of you. You have to piece that together. I feel that this represents a fair amount of patience. And I feel that you are ready for that energy, Cancer. So let's look at Starfish and Fennec Fox. Starfish. I'm not going to hold it up to the screen. I'm trying to read it and hold it up for you guys, and half the time you can't even see what I'm trying to read. Starfish, healing, regrowth, sensory. A starfish is one of the many creatures that can regrow a lost limb. The many nerves that stretch from the center of the animal to its arms even allows a completely severed limb to regenerate into a whole new starfish. Loss is painful, but is a very inevitable and necessary part of life. However, with each experience, there is opportunity for learning and growth. Yes, I feel that this person, it's almost as if like the way that they've been dealing with relationships or the pain that they've experienced in previous relationships, it's like they've lost a limb. Like they're gun shy. It feels like they are not, it's hard for them to continue forward. It's hard for them to think that somebody else won't hurt them, you know? And I feel here that you're having a fair amount of patience with this person and giving them your best. You know, I think once you're able to calm down and not be this Queen of Swords energy anymore, where we're frustrated by this, where it doesn't make sense to you, where you're in your mind about it all the time, and you're able to actually let go of that burden of it, that aspect of it, and like just allow things to flow. I think you're going to be happier with that energy, and this person most definitely will be, because it'll allow them to release their barriers and like be able to get to know you better. You come together even better. And, you know, and I know when I say getting to know you better, that doesn't just mean that, oh, you just met, you know, I'm with my partner for a year now. He's lovely, but every day that we're together, we're getting to know each other. Like we'll get to know each other for as long as we're supposed to know each other. Like that's that is what it is. So it doesn't necessarily refer to somebody who just met somebody. I feel that you've been dealing with this situation for a while. And if it is somebody that's coming in regard to a retrograde season, I feel that this person has been gun shy for what that may, if they had left in the past, there's a reason why they're back and it's for you. And I think that we're going in with a very intentional approach versus, oh my God, I love you, let's do this. Like you're intentional, you're talking about things, you're connecting. All right, Fennec Fox, where are you? Number 9. Fennec Fox, pioneer adaptation. The fennec fox is the smallest of all foxes and is found in the deserts of North Africa. In such a harsh environment, these marvelous creatures are in such a harsh environment. In such a harsh environment, these marvelous creatures have evolved large ears which radiate body heat and keep them cool. Their paws are hairy, which act as snowshoes and also provides protection against the searing hot sand. Like other desert animals, they are also able to go a long time without water. These interesting adaptations remind us to always be open to change, even under difficult circumstances. This person, yes, most definitely, this person has had a hard time changing here. I feel that their pain from previous experiences has kind of stuck with them. And I think you being genuine, honest, and willing to persevere with them kind of is like a beacon, like a light when there's been just darkness here. I feel that you're very more so apt to help them come out of themselves. I think that this is not just a relationship where it's solid and it builds to something great. I think it's also a very healing relationship where we're actually able to help somebody come out of themselves and feel better about where they're at, trust themselves, and be able to trust the connection between you so they can deepen the love and connection for further happiness in their lives. So that is your reading, Cancer. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below, and I'm very grateful for those who have. I appreciate it. It helps me, and it helps me continue to provide readings for you guys. So anyways, I will see you soon in August, and I wish you the best of luck. This situation, it's kind, it's kind, it's slow, it's progressive, it allows people to feel their way through things, and it's not confrontational anymore. I feel that you in the past may have been confrontational about this person's approach or their speed or why aren't they hurrying up or you should choose me. You should just know it in your heart and just choose me. And people don't work like that. You have to give people patience. You have to give them time. You have to let them think about things so they can make their own decisions with what resonates in their heart. But I think you understand that, Cancer. And I think that this has the potential to be something that is quite lovely and very long lasting and slow in progress, which is actually what you want. Slow in progress. That's how you build something from the ground up. And you have a fair amount of passion in between the two of you to do it. So I love it. All right. Good luck, Cancer. You guys take care. Bye-bye.